for position. Combine that with your qualifying points and the top 6 to the dash. Everybody else lines up straight up off of points. In the main event, green is out and we're underway. Brett Muth on the top shelf, getting ahead of the 12 of Williamson as Sturdivant gets shuffled back to 6th. Good battle here for 3rd. It's a 3-car fight between Trenchard and the 54, and he's going to dive underneath the 12 of Williamson to move into P2. Brett Muth leading lap 1.
Oh, a little bit of contact between Williamson and Trenchard as the bumper flying off of the 12 car, and it's laying up there in turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag going to fly here for debris bin. As you can see, the front bumper missing off of the 12.
Yeah, Kevin Williamson hasn't spent a lot of time in this car. Bryson James ran it last weekend at the Douglas County Dirt Track. And here at Cottage Grove Speedway, Dustin Comer, there's piano players, there's piano builders, and he's the one for these STMF race cars.
Curtis Towns to his outside. 1 lap complete, 7 to go. Brett Muth, your race leader. Green flag is back out from flagman Rick Daniels, and they work their way down into turn number 1.
Good restart for Curtis Towns. Going up in a second. He's going after Brett Muth for the race lead, but gets in the back of him. Allows Trenchard to try and thread the needle downstairs. Nearly 3 wide stair-step formation for P1. Lap number 2 at the line, Brett Muth.
Yeah, Brett Muth going on the defensive here against Curtis Towns, but opens the door for Nick Trenchard working the bottom side of the racetrack in the 54 end. And here comes Curtis Towns now. Oh, we got a spinner. It is Steven Sturdivant in turns 1 and 2.
Well, he got crossed up. Thought he might have got high centered up on the cushion in turns 1 and 2. Sturdivant in the 11. 5th in the current points race here at Cottage Grove Speedway.
You know, I know we don't like seeing yellow flags here, Ben, and but that really benefited Brett Muth because he was going backwards on that green flag run. So he will restart, looks like, in that lead spot in front of Nick Trenchard. Maybe he's seen something, Ben. You never know. These drivers have
dirt at Southern Oregon Speedway and Wairika Speedway, but not the big one here. Could tonight be the night? Curtis Towns in the 24 restarts below him. Green flag, and here we go. Towns back into 2nd. Trenchard trying to ratchet some speed as they go out of the back straightaway into turn 3, and nearly Hoosier to Hoosier for position number 1. It's Brett Muth leading lap 3. Nick Trenchard and Curtis Towns, the top 3 runners.
Trenchard trying to pull off a Claymaker there, but Brett Muth holding his own on the top side of the racetrack. Here comes a Claymaker out of Trenchard now. Brett Muth trying to cross him back over, but Nick Trenchard going to lead lap number 4.
Trenchard transitioning to the high side of the racing surface and the Bean Racing 54 in. Now on the offensive is the 24 Curtis Towns, making the proper clearance around the 8 of Brett Muth for 2nd. Running in 4th, Kevin Williamson, and Steven Sturdivant is able to bounce back 1 position to the good as he makes his way around the 16M of Austin McTaggart.
Curtis Towns taking over that 2nd place spot. Here comes Williamson now, looking to the inside. Oh, he pushes up the racetrack, almost getting together. Maybe a little bit of contact with Brett Muth, but that is for 3rd.
Steven Sturdivant looking for the double overtake, working the line on the bottom. They're going to go 3 wide stair-step formation, and oh no, Williamson and Sturdivant get together. Yellow is out just as we were about to see the white. Champion in this division, former Oregon State champion in 2013, Brett Muth. Austin McTaggart restarts 3rd and 4th. Green is out.
Green back out for the Wheelers Trailer IMCA Modifieds. They're going to see the 1 lap to go. The white flag in the hands of flagman Rick Daniels. It's still Nick Trenchard, Curtis Towns, Brett Muth, and then Austin McTaggart. We got 1 more lap to go.
Well, he started this one in position number 5. He's putting the finishing details on it. A +4 run for Nick Trenchard out of Klamath Falls as he will win heat race number 1 of 2. For the Freezer Performance IMCA Modifieds presented by Wheelers Trailer Sales Service and RV Repair. Curtis Towns 2nd, Brett Muth 3rd, Austin McTaggart 4th, Kevin Williamson 5th, Steven Sturdivant 6th, and a DNS for Ian Whistler. Make some noise for Nick Trenchard in the 54N. 6, John Player in the Jeremy DeGroot owned number 3, start 7. He is out of Springfield. Green is out, and we're underway.
Green flag is out, and there goes Tim Yeager, almost collecting Justin Yeager as well. He parks it in the infield in turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag gonna fly here.
The leader, the defending champion, against Paul Ray. Then it's Justin Yeager, Eston Whistler, Tim Yeager, Aaron Sheeler, and John Player for the restart order. Green is out. Second attempt to get a lap complete. Paul Ray trying to work around the outside of Jake Maiden, but Jake Maiden, a 3-1 run right now in car number 5M, is going to lead the first lap.
Yeah, Jake Maiden, but he's got Paul Ray looking to his inside as they cross the start-finish line, and down into 1 and 2 they go. Justin Yeager doing a great job running in that third place spot. Slingshot move from Jake Maiden on the outside of the racetrack. Maiden looking to lead lap number 2, but I think it's going to be Paul Ray, and it is.
Yeah, Paul Ray running the line that got him to victory on Wednesday night. Jake Maiden trying to counter as the return serve with moving up the racetrack just a tiny bit. It was the adjustment he needed to make as he reclaims the lead. We've had 2 different leaders in 3 circuits here in Heat 2.
Don't look now, but here comes Eston Whistler working the bottom side of the racetrack under Paul Ray. That is for that second place spot. Oh, he pushed up the hill just a little bit. And Paul Ray able to surge back in front of him for that second place.
Yeager, Justin Yeager that is, getting some momentum killed as he clipped the inside berm in turn number 2, and that wound him up just a little bit. As Paul Ray and Eston Whistler fight for second, Justin Yeager is in 4th. 5th is Aaron Sheeler. Jake Maiden continues to lead as we're past the halfway mark. 5 laps complete, 3 to go.
Eston Whistler going purple that time by the flag stand. 15-7 around the Cottage Grove Speedway. Still working now. He goes up to the top side of the racetrack. Going to allow Paul Ray to take a peek to the inside for that second place spot.
Whistler on the top shelf. It is Ray on the bottom. A fierce battle as they come to the white flag this time around, nearly clashing with each other as Aaron Sheeler battling with Justin Yeager for 4th. Great action here with 1 to run.
Final trip around the park for Jake Maiden, but the battle is on for that second place spot. Paul Ray now switching his line, going to the top side of the racetrack. Eston Whistler working the bottom as the caution flies. Aaron Sheeler, Ben, on the top of turn number 4.
Top break for Aaron Sheeler. Sheeler had just got around Justin Yeager for 4th place. He's able to drive away under his own power, the winner here on June 1st. Again, finishing positions are a premium, 50 points for a win, 1 point drop. As green flag is out, Jake Maiden gets us back underway.
Yeah, Maiden jumping out to that race lead. He's got Paul Ray right behind him, Eston Whistler. Maiden working the top 3 wide for the race lead as they go down the back straightaway.
Whistler in the 82 trying to make something happen here. He's not done fighting yet as they're neck and neck to the white flag. Eston Whistler with an advantage, but it's not much. See how Jake Maiden recovers on the high side.
Maiden ripping the lip here at the Speedway. Gets the lead going down into 3 and 4. Can he hold that car down? Out of turn number 4. Drag race to the line. Eston Whistler by 24 thousandths of a second over Jake Maiden. Justin Yeager, Paul Ray, Tim Yeager, John Player, and then Aaron Sheeler. Wow, yeah. I believe he restarted 3rd on that restart, going up to the lead, Eston Whistler.
A 4-1 run for Eston Whistler. The young man out of Otis makes some noise, Cottage Grove Speedway, as he wins the second and final heat race. And we'll figure out who our top 6 drivers are going to be that participate in the Trophy Dash